Hello everyone, welcome to Jennifer Sewing and Creativity. If it's your first time joining my channel, welcome. If you are joining from a previous video or you are a previous subscriber, welcome back. So in my previous video, I talked about where I've been, that I've been sick. If you have missed that video, I live in New Mexico, and right now New Mexico we have the largest fire burning within the United States right now. We have been really windy and we have several fires actually burning throughout the state. But I have gotten sick, and I'm not sure if it's from the smoke in the air or just all the wind blowing. I did have a COVID test, so I know it's not COVID, so that's good. But in my previous video, I talked about this current project that I've been working on, and we did our large yellow dots here, and I'm going to adjust the camera and we're going to start painting. Be right back. Okay, so I have moved the camera closer. I don't really like zooming in. I have my lighting set, I think, better now. I can really see better. And I've kind of moved my desk around a little bit. So instead of zooming in, I'm going to actually stop the camera and adjust it so it seems like when I use my zoom, it just does not focus quite as well. I don't know if maybe that's because of my settings, but we're gonna try this and we're gonna see how this goes. Today I'm gonna continue on with painting the arcs, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and just do them the same way that I did these. So I'll start with the dark purple, which was the color was Royal Violet. And I've put all my colors in my little containers. And I'm going to kind of like move this down a little bit, and we're just going to work on an area at a time. And okay, I'm going to actually readjust again. Okay, so I readjusted again, just so we can get just a little bit closer. I'm not sure how I'm gonna put it, but I think I like working from the right corner, and then we're just gonna rotate kind of like upwards towards the right, kind of like so. But we're gonna start here at this corner, and I hope our light is good. I'm hoping to do another live video soon. The last time I did a live video, I didn't have a single person watch it, so that was a little bit disappointing. I'm going to schedule a video and we'll see how it goes that way. And I'll let everybody know when that video will be done, and we'll do that live video at that time. I'm just kind of mixing my paint here a little bit. I use these little skewers, and I got a little paint goober in there. That's why I like mixing them up, just in case something like settles on top of it, or you know, it kind of like starts drying a little bit on top. Okay. I do have I like to use wet wipes also to clean my brush. So it's, or to clean my tools. I don't like having dirty tools. Okay, so I'm just going to use my green tool. I am not quite sure what the size of this one is. And again, I'm going to try to compare it to the tool size on here. I don't know if this is the right way to do it. It kind of looks like a 2.5. I just kind of like put it on top, and if it kind of like matches it, that's kind of what I go with. I don't know if that's the right way to do it. But okay. So I like to hold actually my paint. That's why I bought these. Another reason why I bought these little paint pots. In my previous video, I mentioned in the description that I got these from Michaels, and they come in a pack of 16, and there's like 6 to a strip, and I just cut them into individual little pots. I don't like holding the whole strip. Okay, so I am just using loading. I like to load all the way up. And we're just going to start. And each dot will be a new dip. And I'm going to go from one side to the next side, back to the next side. And that dot already bled together. I will space them a little bit more. And I'm working from one side to the other side, and that way hopefully to space the dots. In some future videos, I think the way I will paint is just, I will describe at the beginning of the video what we'll be doing, and then I will just do a music over the top and let you guys just watch. Or I can also do voiceovers, so that way I'm not rambling on. Tell me which way you like best. Do you like actually the being more personable and hearing people talk when you watch your videos, or do you like voiceovers? What do you prefer? Okay, so some of these did bleed together, but I'm not really kind of worried about that because this is such a dark color that they are kind of hard to see anyway. So I'm going to just double check on what my dots are, what the amount. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so I have 21 dots on this particular arc. So we are going to go to the next arc, and I'm going to try to achieve 21 dots in this one too, so we're kind of uniform. We'll see if it works. This particular purple is really thin. I could always put some of the medium in it, but I really don't like that medium because it makes it too thick. Yeah, it almost makes it like pudding. And then I have to thin it back out a little bit more. It's almost too thick. And it's hard to get, hard to judge the right amount, I guess, when you're adding it. I'm going to try to experiment by adding just like little bits of it. But when you squeeze the tube, it's kind of hard to get just a small amount to come out. We'll have to play around with it and see how it goes. So this arc might be a little larger because I got 21 in here and I already have 16, I think. 16. I think we're okay. Yeah, 21. So that's okay. So we're just going to keep kind of like rotating up towards the right. Right now, as I'm working on this section, I do have my previous video editing, so that will go up before I go to bed tonight. Currently for me, it is almost midnight. I am a night owl, but I'm trying to get myself on track so I can work during the day when my light is better and I don't have to really use my big lights as much. I have them, but I think for my smaller pieces, I need more natural light. I tried to paint a 2-inch tile that I will be using to make magnets, and I wasn't really happy with it. My lighting just did not seem right. I will try again now that I have my light set up a little bit differently. So we'll have to see how that goes. Oops, a little too far. When you do watch videos, do you like watching videos that are real time? Or do you like watching videos that are sped up a little bit? I know some other dot artists, when they're painting, they'll do a couple and then they'll speed up the rest of it. I've thought about doing that. I haven't really sped up videos before while editing, so that will be something new for me to try. I have done a lot in the last month, even though being sick. I've been kind of like working on a few things on like speakers and how to improve my live videos. I've been doing research on what type of videos people seem to like whether my sewing videos or my painting videos. Right now, painting does seem to be really popular. There are a lot of group mandala dot painting groups on Facebook, and I follow a couple of those groups, and there's a lot of people who dot paint. On a lot of those groups, though, you're not allowed to self-promote or self-advertise, I guess. You can show your work and share your work, but you can't self-promote. So I can't say, hey, look, look, this is what I'm making, and I can't say, okay, go watch me on my YouTube channel. I can't do that. There is one page that on Fridays they do let you do that. But it seems like I always kind of miss it. So I'm going to have to make myself a big note so I remember tomorrow is Friday, well, almost today. And I am going to try to see if I can do that. To see if I can advertise my channel on my Instagram. And we'll see what happens. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 18. Okay, those few blended together, but like I said, it's a pretty dark color, so it's kind of hard to see. I learned a lot with my editing software while I've been sick. I was having issues with when you do music over a video, it's got to be a royalty-free music because copyright laws. And I think I'm saying that right. And you have to how do I put it so I make sure I'm saying it correctly. Some of the songs, even though they are royalty free, you still have to credit the artist who created them. Some of them you do not. So you have to make sure that you do everything legally so you do not get busted for plagiarism or copyright infringement, or I hope I'm saying that right. So I want to do everything legally. When I started my channel, before I ever posted a video, I did the YouTube Academy. That it's just little courses and reading that YouTube offers. And I did that for probably 2 months before I ever posted a video. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And because I wanted to make everything that I did on my channel legal, and that I knew everything that I did do was going to be okay. Putting up a YouTube channel, it's not just you start a channel and you just post a video. There's a lot more to it than that. You have to know how to of course edit your videos. If you use a separate video editor, like different editor software, you have to worry about getting your video edited correctly, saving it, and then you have to upload it to YouTube. So there's a lot involved. It's just not you just don't film the video and put it up. There's a lot involved in it. 6, 7, 14. I had some friends that had keyword. When I said I was working on videos, they're like, "Oh, okay, yeah, good luck." Well, I don't think they knew exactly what was going into that video. You have to prep the video, you have to prep your supplies, you have to set up your cameras. If you're doing different things where you have to change your camera angle, there's so much involved. And when I was doing my sewing videos, there's the part where you're showing what you're going to do. Then you have to adjust your camera and set it up to like the sewing machine so you can see what I'm doing at that angle. There are some people that use multiple cameras. I do not have multiple cameras. Okay, well that's not true. I do have 2 vlogging cameras, but if you followed my channel from the very beginning, or if you've seen my very first video, you'll know that that quality of video is awful. Even the audio wasn't good. So my husband bought me a brand new, really nice, fancy Canon camera. Canon camcorder vlogging camera. And my video quality's gotten better. It's actually a 4K camera. So, and the audio on it is a lot better. I mean, not just a lot better. It's like 100% better. Okay. So we have our royal purple finished all the way around. And you can see the ones that are still wet. And the first one we started off on is almost already dry. And it seems like the more the royal purple dries, the better you can see it, but it's still not, it's still not as bright as I'd like it. I understand now why some people, when they do paint on the black background, they don't use dark colors, because it does it's really a muted color. You can kind of see it here, but it just almost looks like black on black for the purple. Okay, so for our next color, we are going to use purple, just a regular purple. And this particular color, I did add the medium to it. So it kind of, I did kind of thin it out with a little bit of water at the same time. So I'm hoping it'll be okay. And I just realized something on this particular, these particular arcs. This arc had 4 rows. This one only has 3. So what I might do on this very last is I just might kind of like do the last row outside this, so I get 4 rows in there. I think I got the consistency on this one down. It is a lot better than what it was when I painted with it last time. And when you guys watch videos like this particular type of video in painting, do you like longer videos or do you like shorter videos where, like I was asking before, where they're sped up? Please leave a comment down below, and I will try to work on that. So how many? 8, okay. Okay, so this first row had 21 dots. The second row has 23 dots. If anybody is curious where I got the stencil or the pattern for this particular mandala, it's 2 or 3 videos back, I think. I have a haul where I talked about the mandala stencils that I have. Some I bought online. Like this particular one, I bought a set of them off of Amazon, and it was 12 stencils, I think, for $14, $13.99, something like that. So 14, and they're really pretty. They're a nice plastic quality stencil. I do have also in that video some of the ones that I bought from Walmart, and I think they were made by Folk Art, but they're just a cardboard, like the poster board, and I had to be really careful when I was taking off the pieces for them. Some of them I actually tore. Okay, how many dots are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oops. There's 18. 18. Okay, so that was 21 dots too. Let me count this other one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay, there are 23 dots on that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay, and I only got 21 on this one. I don't think they're different sized, it's just my spacing, my grouping. So in between 21 and 23 dots. So I want to try to do the 23. So we're just going to go a little. Okay, I think this one's better. And 23. There we go. So we got 23 around that one. I think on a video that I will be speeding it up, I will just do like maybe 3 sections, and then we'll speed it up at that point. I'm going to try a few different techniques and see which videos get better. Better watch time. And I think we are almost at our 30-minute mark. Okay, I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is, so I have 4 sections done. I'm going to turn it around and I'm going to go back to my first section so I can kind of like, we can work with the time. So maybe I'll just kind of like work on half and the next half, and that way you guys can see exactly what it's gonna look like. And this one does actually need to be mixed up just a little bit. This particular color is one that is a custom color. I used lavender and I put a few drops of wild iris in it. The lavender was just a little bit too light. And this next color is called, I believe it's Lilac Mist, and it was the colors were just a little too close, so I wanted to make the lavender just a little bit deeper. Okay. I think I may get at least 24 on this round. Maybe more, because we're at 20 dots already. We're at 24, 25, 26. Okay, so we get 27 dots around that round. I will do one more, and then we'll go to the next color. Oops, a little too small. And 12. 14. 16. 18, 20, 22, 23, 25, 26, and 27, but that one was a little squeeze. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and move to the next color. That way you guys get an idea. And then on the next video, I will have that part complete. And we'll move to these little points. Okay, so the next color is the Lilac Mist. And this one was a really odd color. It was really thin, so I ended up, I've never had Apple Barrel paints. I use Apple Barrel Paint brand, and I've never had Apple Barrel paints be as thin as what these are. So I did add the matte medium to this one, and it kind of made it really almost like a pudding texture. So I had to really thin it out with some water. And it might be a little too thin now, but we're going to go ahead and work with it. So I'm going to go ahead and just work right outside this last arc. And that way we match the 4 inner rows. And I'm going to have to load my... I'm not sure Okay, that's a little better. I have to get just the right amount of paint on here to achieve the same size dots. Oops, that one's a little too big. But that's okay. We're going to roll with it. That's 8, 16, 18, 20. Just a little too small. And I think I got off count. 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so there's 22. And I have a Luna hair inside this paint. I don't know if you can see that. That's 22. 24, 26, I think this is 28. And for 29 dots around. So let me count that real quick. There's 1, 2, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. There's actually 31 dots around the last row. So I'm going to go ahead and stop there. We're almost at 38 minutes. So on the next video, we will come back and I will show you how we're going to do our points and how we're going to fill in these spots here and do some more work maybe around the yellow. I think I want to do, I put my fingers in that, eeks. So how we'll do maybe some little yellow dots here, and we'll just see what happens. I may do some little corner dots to kind of like finish it off, but we will see what happens. So, excuse me. Thank you for sticking with me on this one, and if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. Give my videos a thumbs up. That lets me know that you like my video, and it keeps me encouraged to do more. And we will see you next time. Bye-bye.